What?
Is that Sandler?
No, that's Ronnie James Dio,
Oh, okay.
the guy who replaced Ozzy in Black Sabbath.
Okay.
All right, so welcome back to another episode of the Perfect
Threw
10
me off.
Podcast. I'm one half of your host. I'm Daniel Dees. Alongside me, as always, is the Holly Jolly Jacob Birdie.
Hey, it's the holiday season, baby.
Yep, and we're here to rank the worst things about the holidays.
Worst things about the holidays, man.
Plot twist, and this goes for every holiday.
Okay, and though is immediately upon us saying worst thing about the holidays, you listening, you thought of 2-3 things quick,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully we address those.
Yep.
I know my number one isn't all. I mean, I feel like we may. If y'all listen to the last episode, we had a wild golden buzzer.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't see it coming.
Did not see it.
I got a feeling we might hit one on this one.
I don't know. We
Just-
might not. I'm
Okay.
50-50 on this.
All right.
I don't have any honorable dishonorables.
Um,
But I do have a trivia question for you.
I have an honorable. Let's do a trivia question first.
Christmas is the world's most celebrated holiday. Can you name the second?
Well, it's not 4th of July or Thanksgiving. Easter.
No.
Oh wait, it's not Mardi Gras. Well, I mean, is it a Christian holiday?
No.
Halloween.
No. You're going to feel like an idiot.
Mother's Day.
New Year's.
Obviously. Yeah, that was dumb on my part.
Yep. I made you overthink it.
that was an obvious.
That was the curveball.
But to be fair, there's different New Year's.
Yeah, they got Chinese New Year's, but it is a fraction celebrated more than the third place. What do you think it is? Like a minuscule fraction.
No,
they're pretty much 50-50.
I'm
Tit for tat.
overthinking it again. Did I say it already?
No.
Wow. Not Halloween, not Mother's Day. Oh, wait, Valentine's Day?
No.
No. Is it another obvious one that I'm overlooking?
I mean, once you really think about it, you're like, okay, it makes sense.
Hold on, let me run through the calendar in my brain. So it's not New Year.
You didn't even name the fourth one either.
Really?
Number 3, number 4.
Well, I'm trying to think of like global.
You named the fifth one Chinese New Year's.
Dude. All right, well, tell it to me, dude.
Third is Hanukkah
Oh, I mean,
because they celebrate 8 days out of the year.
Kwanzaa, is that the other one?
Ramadan.
Ramadan. Okay. Yeah, what's on? I know it's built into the calendar over here. We went through that a couple episodes ago. It's
And you're still in November right there.
It's printed. Dude, I mean, it's only all right. Yeah.
Yeah, pull it
There's
together.
nothing on that calendar. It's just
Pull it together.
Can you see it? Yeah, you can see the calendar.
You can. It's still November.
There's absolutely nothing on there. Anyway. So, all right, dude, I missed on New Year's hard, dude. That was obvious.
Nothing you can do.
So honorable. The only honorable I have is the
It
worst.
blows my mind that Christmas is celebrated more than New Year.
That yeah, because New Year is
Everybody.
it's built in. It happens every year.
But even
I mean, Christmas does too, but it's a Christian.
but
holiday.
they're saying is like people who don't even recognize Christianity still celebrate Christmas.
Yeah, well, that's on them.
And they still do.
Yeah, you're played on that one. You don't have to buy gifts if you don't believe in it.
Yeah. I mean,
Stand up for yourself.
like they're saying people who celebrate Hanukkah, Ramadan, Kwanzaa, they still celebrate Christmas.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Like they say their argument
Well,
is
take a stance. Pick one or the other.
no, fuck it. Be festive. I'm on the opposite end of the coin on that.
But anyway, so the only honorable I have is the worst thing about the holidays is that in like this time of year around Christmas, like we just always have trash weather in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
We never
don't
have
we don't
nice
get
weather for the holidays.
We don't get the Christmas weather on
No.
Christmas. Like last year I was in like a tank top and like gym shorts.
Right. It was 80 degrees yesterday and now it's raining. It's just trash, you know?
Mhm.
So that's my only honorable.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead and knock them off.
Oh, no.
It's a
honorable.
9-8.
All right. My number 10 spot. All right. Again, this is the worst thing about the holidays. My 10 spot. I have having to get dressed up just to go see your own family.
Oh,
Wait. Is that in your? I know you're hooked up to the Bluetooth.
I'm on
Wait,
Bluetooth
Hold on.
now.
That was, we buzzering dog already?
Number 10, dressing up.
That might be the first 10 spot buzzer we've ever hit.
No, we
dude.
hit one like a few episodes ago.
Did we?
That was the first one.
Oh man.
We're all swinging
Dude, hey, off to a hot start.
for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter. Those
Having
three
to get
men.
dressed up just to go see your family.
That's hot garbage.
That's trash.
Like they never see me dressed up.
Yeah. Why would they?
What? Yeah. Like every time I see them, I'm in what I'm in now, like t-shirt, gym shorts.
And nobody cares either. Like it doesn't matter what you show up in. Nobody's gonna say anything. Now they might say something behind your back later. Who
like,
knows?
oh my God, why they show up to Christmas dressed like this shit?
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah, why do you care so much?
Exactly.
Why are you like going to the cleaners to pick up a
man.
3-piece suit to wear around Uncle Tommy?
Right.
Get the fuck out my face.
Whew, all right, so my 10 spot.
All right, we going on.
Hot start. All right, so my number 9 spot. This is New Year's Eve mostly. I mean, I guess it could be 4th. Actually, no, it could be New Year's Eve, 4th of July. Halloween. Okay, yeah. So it applies to several holidays. One of the worst things is trying to pick the right party to go to.
Yeah.
Like it's mostly New Year's because New Year's is like it's only a party holiday. Like Halloween, you can go out to like different bars, whatever. Everybody's having. I guess you can for New Year's too, but you can't go by yourself to New Year's. Or you can't you need like a group for New Year's. It's more fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For sure.
So picking the right party to go to, especially because like there's a lot of like a lot of different bars sell like a party package. Basically, you pay like $100, $150, and it's like all you can drink, all you can eat. But you have to pick the right place to go to have the most fun. You know,
For sure.
so one of the worst parts is making that decision on where to go. Because especially I end up being the one screwed into being the one that's like making decisions. So if I pick the place that's not
Either
as
you're a
fun,
leader or a follower.
then everybody's mad at me. You know, it's like, hey, step up. You know
It's
what I'm
the
saying?
pressure.
You pick. If you're gonna complain, you pick.
All right, next year we're doing New Year's at Benny's.
Exactly. So that's my 9 spot. My number 8 spot. Mostly like 4th of July. Christmas, you can't really go wrong with it. I'll get back to that point, but making the perfect playlist.
Ooh, didn't think of that one.
So 4th of July, you got to have if you're out back barbecuing, you got to have a banger playlist. A lot of CCR, a lot of some 90s country. You got to have the right vibe for the setup.
You mess up the vibe, you mess up the party, you mess up the holiday.
Exactly. One of the most difficult holidays to make a playlist for is very underrated. You don't think about it. Mardi Gras. Impossible holiday to make the playlist for. Luckily we have Mardi Gras music around here.
Yeah, but
There's like 8 good songs.
Mambo number 5. I mean, come on.
You throw that in the mix, yeah.
It has to be Mambo number 5.
Mardi Gras Mambo. Obvious.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
So there's like 8 to 10 automatics, and then
you get
3 hours of having to fill something that sounds like Mardi Gras.
Boosie, a bunch of local rappers. Boosie's a Mardi Gras artist, and
I guess, yeah. But so we do the Mardi Gras boat parade, and it takes like 3 hours. So
building a 3-hour playlist, that's hard.
Around Mardi Gras,
that's hard.
It's impossible. But so my 8 spot, worst thing about the holidays, making the perfect playlist. It's very difficult.
We need to do like a top 10 playlist for Mardi Gras.
I mean, oh wait, yeah, Mardi Gras. Yeah, we might as well do that for around that time.
It's in February this year.
Is it? Okay, nice. Yeah, let's add that to the list because I mean, our local listeners appreciate that because you're going to need Mardi Gras music.
Mm-hmm.
The ones abroad, just sit back and enjoy it.
I'm just going to throw Mambo number 5 in the super mention.
Okay.
Just to give it a little spice.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna add that to the notes while you pop off your number 10.
Well, number 10, you already said it. Dressing up.
Oh, dressing up.
All right, number 9. Mother's Day eclipsing Father's Day.
Well, that's just because you're a father, dude.
Well, no, even back in the day, I always thought it was unfair that Mother's Day get like breakfast in bed, spa days, what the fuck ever, get an Apple Watch.
Yeah, Dad, nobody cares.
You just get a tie, maybe a pair of socks.
Yep. Do you even can you go golf? Get the day to yourself?
Probably not.
Well, good luck, dog.
I mean, my kids give me some balling ass shit.
I'm making a stance whenever I eventually have a kid. Father's Day is making a comeback.
We do need to make Father's Day more important.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mother's Day, they could try to say they do more, whatever. We do just as much. Like my kids, they give me.
I'm bowing out right now.
My kids give me alcohol and snacks for Father's Day.
Okay, perfect.
I like it, but I see other dads getting like world's greatest dad mug still.
Oh.
That's like that's offensive. That's a stereotype, and I take offense to that shit.
Okay.
All right, number 8 for Cinco de Mayo. I got the Cinco de Mayo hangover.
Ooh, okay.
Your belly's full of like greasy Mexican food.
You got heartburn like a bitch.
Yep.
Oh, the
Cinco de
indigestion
Mayo
is so bad. All
I
the,
can- I
all
can
the chips and salsa.
I can handle a New Year's hangover. I can handle a St. Patty's hangover. Cinco de Mayo hangover, it just hits you different. Because all that tequila, the margaritas, sugary margaritas, the greasy Mexican in your food, in your stomach. Oh my God. It's just,
Dude, I wanted to go get tacos and beer after we got done, but I think I'm not now that you say all that.
it's rough.
It is rough.
It's a tough
I don't
hangover.
think that would mix well with all the scotch that's in my belly right now.
Oh, no, don't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause like the Cinco de Mayo hangover, it's the hangover where the headache is all over your head, especially, and it concentrates more so in the back of the head.
And a little behind the curtain here. I don't know if you ever paid attention, but the Tickfall 200 is also always the first weekend of May. So there are a lot of times when Cinco and Tickfall 200 fall out same weekend, obviously. And that is, oh man, just I've thought I was going to die before from a hangover. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
If you don't know what the Tickfall 200 is, then I'm sorry. And I hope you can.
Supposedly it's like people across the country know about this.
It's like,
If you're a boater, you know the
it's
Tickfall
one of the
200.
10 biggest poker runs in the world.
That's insane.
I think it's top 5 in the country.
Who would have thought Tickfall?
Tickfall, hey, is a good time.
Never been.
So that was your 10-9-8.
That was my 10-9-8.
My number 7. All right. So maybe you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, no, okay, this is kind of the last one that's kind of on me. Number 7 spot. I got one of the worst parts is scheduling all the gatherings.
Scheduling.
So scheduling in general.
Working around your schedule, making sure you get to this part.
All right. So
all right.
at our age, which it gets to be different now. So you have kids now as well. So your parents have grandkids. So like when we were growing up, as far as my family goes, like it was all my dad's side was at my dad's parents' house. My mom's side was at my mom's parents' house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like the older you get, well, now my aunts and uncles, they have grandkids. And so they do their thing with their kids. And then the other side does their thing. It starts getting all split up. Then you got to decide, okay, so Christmas Eve, we do dad's side. Christmas Day, we do mom's side.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when you're a kid. You just show up to grandma's on this side, grandma's to that side.
Right. Boom.
You're done.
But
now
like,
everything's split in pieces. And you're like, fuck this.
right. It's like a weird middle ground, you know? But
and then you hate all the change. Like, man, it doesn't hit like it used to.
Right. And not even so much that, like, that's kind of, as far as like immediate family goes, that's built in. You do something Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, you might do something early in the week, whatever. But like when it comes like friends, like doing Friendsgiving, Friendsmas, you know, like you have to pick a weekend. Like we got homies work offshore. We got like all these people have kids, you know, you have to figure out like, it's like an algorithm you have to build in of like, hey, when everybody's schedules align to where everybody can make it to one party together. It's impossible.
Yeah.
And then somebody always gets left out. They get all pissy about it. And it's like, well, look, I don't know what to tell you. We tried to pick one date that would work with 20 people's schedules. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my 7 spot. 6 spot. Okay. And it's not because I don't want to. Okay.
Are we about to hit one? Because you don't want to?
No, it's not that I don't want to. It's just that it's difficult.
Okay.
My number 6 spot, I got buying gifts.
Hold on.
Oh, dude, 2 buzzers, man. What? Dude, this is
Spending money, man.
okay. Same difference.
Same thing.
All right, but no. So mine isn't. It's
Gift buying
It's
in general.
It's not necessarily about spending the money. It's the fact that, like, first off, I like to be intentional. So like I try to pick specific gifts.
Uh-huh. But then you run the risk of like, what if I buy them like a $50 gift and they buy me like a $25 gift? And
Right.
now you're in the hole.
Right. Yeah. Well, and it's like, one, you try to come up with something specific to that person, but you have to know that they don't already have it. How you figure that out, whatever.
Like my dad, for example. My dad is the hardest person in the world to buy for.
Parents, it's
I could buy my mom, stepmom,
Yeah.
easiest people to buy for.
okay.
I got it. Boom, easy. When it comes to my dad, impossible.
So our parents, we've gotten to the point where we just buy accessories for things they have.
Okay.
And that's the only, I'm not going to buy him something that he just uses all the time.
But my dad, though, like he once he wants something in his mind, he just goes off and
just
buys
goes
it.
and gets it.
I know it sucks.
Right.
Especially during this time of year. For some reason, this is the most time he spends his money on himself. It's like, come on, dude, just relax. Let's buy something for
Do
you.
they have an outdoor patio?
Yes.
Do they have? So what we did, parents added a patio onto the back. So we bought like the string lights that go around it. It's a nice little touch. It's kind of a chore, but at the same time, once it's
We
done,
could do
it
that.
looks nice. Which they're not gonna listen to this ep. So this year we bought them like one of those.
The 1 year they do listen though.
We bought them one of those Blackstone cooktop.
Dude, those things rule.
They're awesome. But
I
you
love the
never
light
think to
top.
buy one for yourself. But then all of a sudden when you have one, it's like, oh, you can cook anything on this thing.
We really could.
And then this year we're going with the outdoor pedestal propane heater.
Okay.
It's perfect for this time of year. It's getting cold, you know.
I like that.
But yeah, buying parents gifts is impossible. But just buying gifts in general, especially like I say, I try to like really go personal with it. Like think something you really want, but you
And-
don't already have.
At my job, at my school, like my hallway, they wanted the idea of like Secret Santa.
Okay.
They're getting the gift card
Used.
used.
But also it's a chore. You got to buy something, then you got to wrap it. You know, it's just a chore.
Yeah, wrapping.
I
gifts sucks.
prefer no wrap. Just
Yeah.
give it to me.
Just give it to me or just put it in a bag.
All I'm doing is tearing the junk off. Like, what's the difference?
And yeah, it doesn't matter.
But
Gift wrapping is a scam.
so that's my 6.
My number 7. I got being around extended family members you don't really like.
Okay.
Or you,
We're gonna get back to that.
all right.
Obviously, dude.
And number 6.
That's criminally low, honestly.
And number 6, spending money. Back to you.
Yeah, and again on the spending money thing, the problem is that like,
I don't like losing the gift exchange.
well,
And that's the competitiveness.
that's different.
That's that dog in me.
That's just dumb on your part.
That's
there.
just that dog
I
in
don't
me.
like losing the exchange.
Me. Who likes to lose that exchange? Like you get somebody a
No.
fire gift and they give you like bath salts.
No, that's fine. See, I prefer to be on the upper end of the giving instead of the lower end.
Nope. I want to win. I want to get the better gift. I guess that's just me.
That is just
Hey, if you
that
get-
defeats the purpose of giving gifts.
So
It's a gift.
I want to win the exchange though.
I hear you.
Like if I spend $55 on a gift, I want them to spend 60. It's just like that.
Yeah, dude, you got problems, right? But
I got some competitive issues going on.
But no, a lot of the problem with the gift giving is the fact that, like, especially at our age, like, you know, 30s,
Mm-hmm.
I don't need anything.
That's a good poll question. Would you rather give the better gift or receive the better gift?
That tells a lot about a lot of people's character.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that on
put
social.
it on. No, so a lot of the problem is like, you know, we're adults. Like, I don't need like I hate getting gifts that are just like nonsense gifts because it's like it's a burden on both our parts. It's a burden on them because they felt like they needed to get you something, so they went and got some whatever. So they didn't have to do that, and also I didn't want it. You know what I'm saying? So like it's lose-lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, unless it's intentional and direct, like anything that's thought out, sure, awesome, love it, appreciate it. That's the way I like to give gifts. But also I don't want to burden other people with having to get me something. Like I'd rather, hey, don't worry about it, you know. But at the same time, when you say, oh, you don't need to give me anything, like they just it's a built-in obligation.
Yeah, it really is.
So that's why the gift giving part was in my worst thing, you know. Like it's a positive thing in the aspect of like, hey, thinking about somebody getting them something that's meaningful, but it's the obligation that makes it a negative, you know?
yeah.
So that was your 7-6. My number 5 spot. You mentioned it vaguely earlier, with your Cinco take. I got over drinking.
That could be a good thing, but it could also be a very bad thing.
4th of July, ooh, summertime, we just getting hammered. When you're young, there is no such thing as over drinking.
Correct.
When you're early
And then you
20s,
hit that threshold about 28.
after 25, it starts going downhill. After like 27, 28, it gets real rough.
It's rough. And then you hit your 30s and then you're like, how did I do
How
this?
much worse could it get? Over drinking though, it's like even, like I made homemade
homemade apple cider?
yeah, I couldn't get
I
it
meant
out.
to talk to you about
Homemade apple cider.
that. You're in a threat. You're walking a fine line right now, losing your man card.
Nah, see, it's not you can't take mine, dude.
Bullshit.
I can
Like
bet-
you're doing
Nah.
a lot of female.
Nah, see, the difference is I'm the manliest man that any of y'all know.
Don't you drive a car?
Nope.
You look like a car
I'm in,
guy.
I'm in a truck now. But no, I mean, I can build anything, I can do anything, I can drive anything. Like, so my man card is strongly set in stone. You know,
If you say so.
anything out of metal, anything out of wood, I can cut it up, build it
you're
up.
making like cranberry sauce, hot apple
All right,
cider.
so that's part. So y'all see, I mean, let's go on a rant here.
Get that soapbox, my friend.
Y'all just don't appreciate classics. Okay. See, I like bringing back, I like bringing in aspects of the holiday season that people forgot about, whatever. Nobody makes homemade cranberry sauce. Nobody makes homemade apple cider.
Give me the cranberry sauce.
No, the cranberry sauce is trash.
No, put that on a turkey
And
sandwich.
look, dude,
with some,
honestly, that was the first time I ever made apple cider. One, apartment smelled unbelievable.
I bet it did smell good.
So good. Two,
But you went out and bought cinnamon sticks, dude.
yeah. Yeah, I bought cinnamon sticks, bro. I didn't garnish each glass with a cinnamon stick, though. Okay?
Cinnamon stick buying ass little boy.
So, there's basically one apple in every cup, though. So it's 12 apples. It makes three quarts. So it's an apple. So it's healthy for one. It's boiled apples basically with a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of orange. And you can mix basically 70% bourbon, 30% apple cider. Barely taste the bourbon. It's wild.
Ooh.
I still have, look, before you leave, I still have some in the fridge. I'll make you a glass. It's indistinguishable, the difference between with bourbon, without bourbon. It's wild.
Okay, got my curiosity.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, grow up, dude.
Whatever.
Be a man.
Sticks.
Wait, so how did we end up there?
I don't know.
Over drinking.
Oh, over drinking.
So yeah, the over drinking, it came down to all the way back to first, obviously Cinco, 4th of July, New Year's. Like every holiday is a drinking holiday, basically.
If you wanted to.
Yeah, you know.
Christmas, eggnog, drinking holiday.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving,
Apple cider,
wild turkey.
Turkey Day.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom. Anyway, so over drinking gets to be a real problem, you know?
Can be.
So my number 4 spot, quite a segue from my over drinking. My number 4 spot, one thing that I hate, I guess I enjoyed it more of as a kid, but the older I've gotten, the more I'm trying to like kind of watch myself health wise. I get overeating.
I love that part.
I know you do, dude.
I love that part. That's awesome.
I eat for utility for the most part.
I eat for pleasure.
See, I love food. Don't get me wrong, like I love food to take, but like the whole time, anytime I'm like being gluttonous, the whole time I'm thinking all the weight that I'm gaining as I'm eating it.
Yeah, but it gives you motivation to work it off.
It's not as enjoyable. So like
indulge.
I'll get a little bit of everything, but like I like very portion controlled. Like I just get a little bit of each.
Okay, hold on. I know we recorded early on a Sunday. Did you set your lineups?
Well, it's too late now, dude. What's the point? Don't ask me after 12, bro.
Yeah, I just realized that I set my lineup. Like I'm in a playoff hunt.
I mean, all I gotta do is win and I'm in. And my lineup was set, but
I'm fighting for that 3 seed. Like I don't want to be the 4 seed. I want to be the 3 seed.
right, I'm fighting for the 3 seed as well.
I'd be shocked if I missed playoffs.
But anyway,
I got so many people.
So overeating in my 4 spot, just because I hate overeating. Like it makes me mentally miserable when I know I'm gonna hate myself later for this.
Correct.
But the food is good. Don't get me wrong. But I think about it too much.
So that was your number.
That was my 4 spot.
Number 5 spot. Stores being closed.
Oh, dude,
that's very inconvenient.
Dude, there's nothing worse than going to eat like Thanksgiving lunch with the family and then not taking a go plate and going home and then realizing you don't have anything to eat for dinner and everything's closed. It's like I was bombarded with food hours ago.
Waffle House is always safe for Christmas and Thanksgiving. They're always open.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you're not feeling that, Nagoya, most sushi restaurants are open. Most Chinese restaurants are open.
What?
Yeah.
Never
for Christmas.
Never paid attention to it.
Well, now you know. So that's my number 5. And just stores being closed, like it sucks. You get like a ball and Christmas gift, but you realize you don't have batteries, so you can't get batteries now. So you gotta wait a day. That's awful. That was an awful feeling growing up. My number 4, we've been over this. I'm just going to say it. We're just going to move on. We're not going to argue about this.
Okay.
I just got Thanksgiving food. I hate that menu. I really hate it.
Mr. Coach is going to hate. Mr. Coach has been dying on the hill that turkey is good.
He's wrong.
I know.
That's like the most wrong take of all time.
Everybody knows.
Like we just need to just scrap the whole idea of turkey on Thanksgiving.
He's directly chosen this hill to die on.
That's the worst hill you could possibly pick. That's a horrible hill.
Shout out, Coach. Hey, look, Coach, please bring me two other people that agree with
you. Good luck. Like, bring those two people. I want them to swear under oath that they go for the turkey over the ham.
Exactly.
They'll go to prison for perjury. I'll make sure of it.
But okay, sorry.
I'm fine with the ham for Thanksgiving, but stuffing, trash. Homemade cranberry sauce.
We can move on, dude. You said we weren't going to discuss it.
But you brought up Coach saying turkey's great, but I got to go. Whatever else is trash.
I hear you.
Baked macaroni's hit or miss. Mashed potatoes. It's always the worst person making it,
dude. Oh, dude, that just broke loose another key memory, dude. I forgot about that.
Go for it.
I think it was the very first Friendsgiving. Whenever the origin story of me making homemade cranberry sauce, like 2014. You know Bailey. Yeah. So she couldn't make it, and
don't know her personally. I just know I know she exists.
Her dish was she was supposed to bring the mashed potatoes. So she texted me. She was like, "Hey, can you do mashed potatoes for me?" I was like, "Yeah, I got you." So, it was the only time I ever even bought these before. So I had intentions to do homemade mashed potatoes. Boil the potatoes, mash them up with the butter, salt, pepper, all that.
Boil and mash them, stick them in the
steam. Wait until last minute. Didn't, Mm-hmm. So I just ran to the store, got there's tubs of pre-made mashed potatoes.
Ew.
I didn't know this existed either. So I got 3 different flavors of them. One 4 cheese, I guess 4 cheese, one old school, whatever. I don't know. And it was the driest, nastiest mashed potatoes of all time. And when I walked in, I was like, "Oh, here, this is Bailey's." she sent this one, dude. It was so bad. It was inedible.
And they blamed her.
I don't remember if they blamed her or not. I think they kind of figured out that it was on me. You know what I'm saying? But it was the worst mashed potatoes of all time.
That's great. That's good shit.
So that was your 4 spot. It was Thanksgiving food.
It's Thanksgiving food.
All right. So my number 3. All right. And again, so this is part of the pod. We live different paths, but you can understand this take. My number 3 spot I got is everybody asking why you're still single. It never fails. Even Friendsgiving, Friendsmas, because everybody is all wifed up and has kids.
Where's your side piece?
It's just always
she's busy baking apples in school.
I was a little behind the curtain for the people. But no, so and I'll be honest, anytime we have Friendsmas or Friendsgiving nowadays, dude, I'll borderline on inviting some raggedy broad just to give everybody hey, if y'all gonna ask me about it, this is what you get. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I just even so with the family, it always comes up, obviously, because everybody's getting older and oh, we want grandkids, blah blah blah, whatever. Hey, it's tough out in these streets for one.
You hit up Mike.
2, yeah, ask him. He's the oldest. He's the one
eldest. With a boo, right?
He's the eldest. I don't know. I never ask questions. But even at friends get the other day, you can tell when the conversation is about to come around as well. You know? About an hour and a half in, we done.
Don't you just brush it? Hey, it's me, single. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. No, but even still, I got it's not cornered, but it was a handful of the homies, girls. They're like, so what? They start asking questions, blah blah. I was like, look, first off, let's stop right here. If you're not going to go out and make hot friends and bring them around, then it's on you as well. Okay?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Stop bringing me problems. Bring me solutions. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. I like that. Bring me solutions, not problems.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's your fault.
It is their fault.
How are you going to have hot friends?
The only way to meet a nice girl is through one of the homies' girls. And if the homies' girls aren't making friends, then it's on them.
Right. Who are you to grill somebody for being single, but yet you got hot friends?
They don't, though. That's the problem. They're not making. They're
not putting forth the effort.
Not putting forth the effort. Exactly.
That just tells me they don't care about you.
Exactly. If you care, don't ask me questions if you're not bringing solutions.
Yeah. You just want to hurt his feelings.
Exactly. Stop doing it.
That's not very festive.
No, dude. I actually, it's always funny because I like diving in when I don't say anything about anybody at all, really. Like I don't get anybody's business until they start getting my business, and I'll just let it. Hey, you want to talk about people's business today?
Let's do it. Let's do
Let's
it.
talk about it.
Where's your child's daddy?
So that's my 3 spot.
My number 3. Perfect segue. Being a parent.
Ah, nice.
Whether it's throwing them off their schedule, bringing them to different places.
Yeah.
Their fucking toys are noisy as hell. They make a mess of everything. Wrapping paper, like the toy box that comes in, they shred it to pieces. Just all of it. Being a parent is trash during the holidays.
Okay.
You can't really enjoy Christmas anymore.
Well, not until they're like grown, basically.
Yeah.
So you got a long way to go.
I know. Like we finished our Christmas shopping like first week in November. And I still can't enjoy Christmas because I just know what we spend on them, knowing damn well they're not going to remember it 10 years from now.
That's why you got to get home videos, bro.
No, I don't want them to remember it.
There is something a little bit fun about like wrapping gifts and stuff for a minute. It's like, oh,
I hate wrapping gifts. I hate it. I hate unwrapping gifts and I hate wrapping gifts.
You know what, dude? I'll make some homemade cider for you to bring home and mix 70% bourbon into it for your wrapping.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do that, but
I was trying to think, do I have any bourbon? Yeah, I still got some Four Roses in there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not a parent, but vague.
I guarantee you every parent of a young child listening right now is like, hell yeah, being a parent sucks. Especially the part where you pack up the kids to bring everywhere and it throws the kid off their schedule. And it just sucks ass. When a kid is thrown off their schedule, that is the worst moment for a parent.
I kind of like, so my little brother's 15 years younger than me. So like I wasn't his dad, obviously, but like as like being that age difference, you kind of witness both sides of it, you know? Yeah. I don't remember it that much though. I feel like he just cried every time we went anywhere.
Yeah.
Shout out, Luke. That was your 3 spot?
Yes.
So my number 2 spot, kind of a vague segue, a polar opposite of that. Not to get too sad here. I got being alone.
Oh shit. You went that way.
Well, it's one of the worst things about the holidays. So, all right. So there's 2 sides, right? There's 2 sides because obviously, like, I get to do whatever I want.
Exactly. I was about to say, do whatever you want. That's a freedom.
It is a freedom. So it's like that Cat Williams joke. The single people, we the shit as long as we out. You know what I'm saying? Until you get home to that lonely ass kitchen. You know? So it's really not that bad, honestly. I feel like I'm just like doubling back down on whatever. Mm-hmm. But no, obviously being alone during the holiday season, honestly, regardless of the holiday, if you get stuck alone like on New Year's, that sucks. I don't think I've ever done that. Mm-hmm. You always have a party to go to. But yeah, just and there's the downside is obvious.
For sure.
Whatever. The upside is you ain't got to spend stupid money on somebody for something that they're not even going to appreciate like a week later, you know? Mm-hmm. So that is a plus, not having to blow just dumb money for absolutely no reason. And you make your own schedule. You do whatever you want. You know, hey, if I want to go get...
I wish I had that freedom.
Like so the funny thing is nowadays, which I don't remember this from like early 20s, but like the past few years, Christmas Eve, like a lot of bars are open on Christmas Eve.
That's awesome.
Now Christmas Day, pretty much all closed, but like Christmas Eve, you can go do your thing with the family. And then like, I mean, we still got a bunch of homies that are single. Some of them have kids, whatever, but like any of the single homies that like also don't want to just sit at the house, just go out. It's a good time. Christmas Eve is an interesting time to go out, but it is a good time.
It is. I bet it is.
So yeah, just through any of the holidays, it's got its ups and downs.
The best alone holiday, in my opinion, is New Year's Eve. When you go out to parties and stuff, you're gonna find some broad who's also alone. And boy,
yeah, but when I say alone, I mean like not
that's like fishing with dynamite.
I'm saying not with your friends either, though. I mean like alone.
Oh, that kind of alone,
right?
Okay.
Yeah, with the homies, that's a
good time.
New Year's party with like 2 or 3 buddies, and you go to a party where it's stocked up. Good time, But yeah. So I mean, that was just an obvious top pick I had to throw in there.
Yeah. All right.
Don't worry about me though.
You got your cinnamon sticks. Find you a girl that knows how to make some apples.
Professionally. That was an off-air combo.
I know. Everybody's like, what the
People are
fuck?
going to have no
But those
idea.
who know, though, are
I don't
going
think any of you know, because I think you might be the only person I've told. But hey,
somebody's going to hit you up and you're going to explain.
nope, not going to explain it, dude. It's just for us.
All right, fine. Fuck it.
I'm going to get an apple to put up here, dude.
A nice little
Add to the stooge.
need it. All right, number 2. I hate holidays I don't get off of work. Like Halloween. That's the worst part of Halloween. You don't get off work.
Do you not?
St. Patrick's Day, I don't get off of work.
Do you get off for All Saints Day?
No, I don't get off for Cinco de Mayo. But I'm taking off.
See, that's where you save your sick days.
Yeah. Like I already got my sick days mapped out.
And it's legitimate because I'm gonna be sick the day after. For
Yeah.
sure.
Like I'm taking off the day after Cinco de Mayo.
Of course.
Got to. That's
You
Cinco de Mayo.
should take off Cinco and the day after.
Oh,
Really get after it.
that means I gotta take away a sick day and add it.
Just don't get sick.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I mean, I never get sick.
Uh,
I gotta strategize this.
there you go. Figure it out. Don't get off work.
Just not getting off work, man.
I mean,
imagine Halloween. Everybody's off work for Halloween. How much better Halloween would be.
I feel it. Yeah, you could really have a nice day, plan it out, have a whole day.
Everybody's off of work for Cinco de Mayo. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just take off whenever I want.
Everybody's off work for St. Patrick's Day. That holiday would mean a lot
I never
more.
thought about a structured on-off system.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I work every day, but like,
But
I
you're the boss.
can
So
take off whenever I want.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just got to plan your sick days right.
Oh, trust me, I do that every year.
But I mean, they would obviously see that. It's like, oh, all of a sudden you're sick on every holiday.
My sick days, I'm legally within my right to take them whenever the fuck I want.
Right. There you go.
Kiss my whole ass.
Right. And technically sick, hungover as hell, think I'm going to die.
I will show you puke.
Exactly.
I will video myself throwing up if you need it.
There's my doctor's excuse.
Where's your doctor's note?
So that was your 2?
I walk in the day after it's just smelling like tequila, still sweating
Right.
through my pores.
Sweating it out. Yeah.
So that was my number 2.
My number 1 spot, you had it criminally low. I think you had it in your 6. My number 1 is seeing that one family member that you can't stand. It's just,
My number 1 beats your number 1.
well, the thing is though, like, you love them because they're family, but also it's like, I don't need to hear about all these new conspiracies you've been studying. I don't need to hear about.
But on the flip side, you see the 2 family members hate each other go at it, and you're just a bystander.
Well,
just watching.
that's third party. I'm talking about being
But you're the third party. It's awesome.
first person though.
First person, it sucks.
Sucks.
Always arguing with people.
Oh.
You just know as soon as they walk in, they're coming to pick a fight.
Politically, I mean, just any opposition. It's like, look, can't we just eat, listen to some Elvis, and then go home? You know what I'm saying?
They know, like this is their Super Bowl right here.
It's yeah. All year they like.
They look forward to
my
this.
family's been telling me this my whole life. I'm out.
Like I'm ready to fuck some shit up. I'm ready to ruin somebody's Christmas.
And maybe it's on me for having ran for mayor. People think that I'm some political pundit. You know what I'm saying? Like people think that I know about all things going on, which I mean, I keep an eye on it, but if you can't affect it, then why worry about it? That's why I ran for mayor. It's like, I'm not going to be the person that sits to the side and just talks trash all the time. Do something about it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my stance. Either do something about it or shut up about it.
Right.
So whenever somebody comes in and just starts talking all kind of nonsense, it's like, first off, you probably don't know what you're talking about. Second off, if you believe that strong in it, step up, go run for something, or shut your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's kind of like that's the end all right there. Whenever
Be
somebody's
the change you want to see in the world.
exactly, whenever somebody's diving in hard, hey, there's some advice for you. If you're at one of your Christmas family gatherings and somebody's talking about all kind of political stuff, say, hey, you know what? Why don't you go run for office or shut up about it?
I should do that.
I mean, that's your only options. What is all the trash talking going to do? Nothing, right?
That's a good point.
Hey, look, you know what? Why don't you honestly just say, you don't have to be rude. Just be like, hey, why don't you run for office? And then they'll dodge it. And then 5 minutes later, oh, you should run for office. Just keep saying the same thing until they shut up about it.
I like that. You just run for office, dude.
Yeah. So that's my one spot, is seeing the one family member that you just can't stand.
Number 1. My number 1.
Okay.
We just got to come out and just talk about it. We need to normalize this. Well, not normalize it, like unnormalize it. Pretending to like a gift.
No, dude, you never.
When somebody gives you a trash gift, listen, normalize saying, "Hey, this sucks, dude. Just do better next year, man."
No, you never look a gift horse in the mouth, dude.
Bullshit. We got to start.
Do you understand that saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, so there's a little tidbit for all you people listening. So a horse, you can tell the health of a horse by their gums.
Huh.
So if somebody gives you a horse, just accept it as a gift.
No bullshit. I don't want a sick horse. No, I'm gonna expect it because I don't want to have to pay vet bills for a damn horse.
Never look a gift horse in the mouth.
No, we're looking at mouse this Christmas.
We're checking gums, teeth, all that.
Are those gums bleeding? Well, let's figure it out.
No, dude, you just accept gifts as gift. No.
If it's a trash gift, there's nothing worse than pretending
than accepting a bad gift.
Just don't give me shit. If you know deep down, like, hey, does Daniel really gonna like this? If the answer is no, just don't give it to me. I'd rather nothing.
So if I show up, like if we have a down the road, if we have a family gathering and I just show up and say, look, dog, I couldn't think of anything good to get you. So I didn't
I'd be totally okay with that.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm totally okay with that.
We'll readdress this down the road.
I'm totally fine with that. But I'm the easiest person in the world to shop for. That being said, if you give me a gift I think is shitty, I mean, that just reflects worse on you than it does me.
I'll be honest, I don't know. As far as giving gifts, I've only bought gifts back in the day, obviously, whatever. My parents and my little brother. So, like buying gifts for the homies, I think I would just buy liquor, honestly.
That's the easiest gift.
Because it's a consumable. It's gonna go. Like even my dad back in the day, like early 20s. I think
man, fuck our listeners.
I think
so far, giving the better gift is winning 75% than receiving the better gift. They're such liars. It's an anonymous poll.
No, dude.
Be yourself. I'm not see who voted. I'm out of loud cap some people.
No, I would rather give the better gift, and that's honest.
Who's saying this shit?
It was like 3-1.
I'm the only one who voted receive the better gift. So far, 4 people voted. Regio said give the better gift. I call Cap. Dustin said give the better gift. Cap. Amanda voted give the better gift. Y'all all
I'm telling you,
y'all are all liars.
No, dude.
Everybody wants the better gift.
Everybody that listens to this pod understands that your take was going to be receive the better gift.
That's fair.
Literally, your number one just now was hating on getting a bad gift.
There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I'm easy to shop for. If you give me a shit gift, you get somebody that's easy to shop for a bad gift, that's on you.
Just get liquor, honestly. That's always safe.
That's easiest. That's the easiest gift. Or cash money.
Yeah, cash never fails. It is weird giving cash though. It feels weird.
Oh, but it's okay to give it to them for their birthday. What's the difference?
That's fair, honestly. Yeah,
different birthday.
I love cash.
I love money. Hell, just give me scratch offs.
Oh, there you go.
Shout out last episode.
Shout out. So that was your one?
That was my one.
All right. Anyway, so rundowns, I guess. You got
rundowns.
You got the post keyed up. So my number 10 spot. Having to get dressed up to see your own family. 9, picking the right party to go to. 8, making a perfect playlist. 7, scheduling all the gatherings. 6, buying gifts. 5, over drinking. 4, overeating. 3, everyone asking why you're still single. 2, being alone. That has a funny segue from 21. And my number 1, seeing that one family member that you cannot stand.
All right. 10, dressing up. 9, Mother's Day eclipsing Father's Day. 8, hangover after Cinco de Mayo. 7, being around extended family members you don't like. 6, spending money. 5, everything being closed. 4, Thanksgiving food. 3, being a parent. 2, not getting off of work. And number 1, pretending to like a gift.
Interesting. Fun one there.
Come on.
All right. So
when you miss a layup, you're a shitty shooter. You're a shitty basketball player if you miss layups.
Fair. That's fair.
And giving me a gift is the easiest layup on like a little Tykes basketball goal.
I got you. All right. So next week, I think we're doing Christmas music.
That's it. Christmas jams.
and
Christmas jam just sounds better than Christmas music.
Christmas jams. Yeah, and we'll figure out whatever the other one's going to be.
Let's keep it holiday.
Um,
And then the week after that, we do our 50. I think.
Oh, well, let's go ahead and do Christmas music Monday, and then Thursday we'll do our recap of 2022 and predictions for 2023.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then the very next week, we got to do our top 50. We got to start working on that.
Yeah, hard. All right. Well, yeah, till then.
Oh, yeah. That's on me. Where you go? Right here. All right.
Yeah, till then. Peace out.
Peace.